Welcome to RKV Science Talk. நம்ம இந்த வீடியோல ப்ரோகாரியோட்ஸ்க்கும் யூகாரியோட்ஸ்க்கும் உள்ள டிஃபரன்ஸ் பத்தி பார்க்க போறோம். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் நேம்ல வந்துட்டு ப்ரோ அப்படினா இட்ஸ் a first or before. Carrion அப்படினா nucleus. Whereas in eukaryotes U means true. Carrion means nucleus. So it's the first cell to form is prokaryotes and the true cell is actually eukaryote, and based on the size the prokaryote is usually smaller in size 0.2 to 2 micrometer, whereas in eukaryote the size varies from 5 to 100 micrometer. And the number of cells, prokaryotes are usually unicellular organism. Unicellular means single cell. Eukaryotes can be either unicellular or a multicellular. Unicellular example amoeba, giardia, like that protozoal parasites. Multicellular are plants, animals and birds are all multicellular organisms. And based on reproduction, prokaryotes usually undergo asexual reproduction. Eukaryotes either asexual or a sexual reproduction. So pro means they are the first form cells. They are usually single cells. Size varies between 0.2 to 2 micrometer and they undergo asexual reproduction. Eukaryote, U means true, carrion means nucleus. The size of the cell is 5 to 100 micrometer. They are either unicellular or multicellular and the reproduction can be either asexual or a sexual. Prokaryotes are usually bacteria. Eukaryotes includes your fungus, plants, animals, protozoa or comes under eukaryotes. So the prokaryotes will have a capsule, whereas capsule is absent in all the eukaryotes. And the cell wall of the prokaryotes, based on whether they are a bacteria or either gram positive or a gram negative, the cell wall of gram positive bacteria is made up of multiple layers of peptidoglycan and teichoic acid. Whereas in gram negative bacteria, peptidoglycan layer is usually single layer and there is an outer membrane made up of lipopolysaccharide. Peptidoglycan means, as the name indicates, it includes the combination of proteins and carbohydrates. Lipopolysaccharide includes lipids and carbohydrate. So the gram positive is made up of multiple layers of peptidoglycan with teichoic acid. Gram negative bacteria, the cell wall is made up of a single layer of peptidoglycan with an outer membrane made up of lipopolysaccharides. So in the eukaryotes, the cell wall is absent in animals but it is retained in plants and fungus. In the plants, the cell wall has a middle lamella, primary wall and a secondary wall. Middle lamella usually found between the cells and it is made up of calcium pectinate. And the primary wall is usually found in the young dividing cells. The primary wall is made up of cellulose, hemicellulose and the gelatinous substance pectin. The secondary wall is usually found in the mature cell. In the mature cell, the gelatinous substance pectin is replaced by lignin. So the secondary wall is usually rigid when compared to the primary wall, which is elastic. In the plant, in the fungus, the cell wall is made up of beta-glucans, chitins and manoproteins, whereas in the cell wall is absent in animal cell. Prokaryotes have flagella for movement, pilae and fimbriae for attachment. Eukaryotes, few of the eukaryotes will have flagella, but the structure of the flagella is complex when compared to eukaryotes and they don't have fimbriae and pilae. Next layer is the cell membrane. Cell membrane of the prokaryote is folded to increase the surface area to form mesosomes. In eukaryote, there is no mesosomes. And the next structure is the cytoplasm. The main difference between the prokaryote and eukaryote is the eukaryote have all the membrane bound organelles, whereas in prokaryote that does not have any membrane bound organelle except smaller ribosomes and the digestive vacuoles. So the membrane bound organelles are endoplasmic reticulum, mitochondria in animal cells, chloroplast in plant cells, Golgi apparatus, ribosomes, lysosomes, peroxisomes, centrioles are all present in the eukaryotic cell. They are all absent in the prokaryotic cell except smaller ribosomes and digestive vacuoles. Vacuoles are present in the eukaryotic cells. The vacuole is larger in plant cell and are smaller vacuoles in the animal cell. And the cytoskeleton of the prokaryote doesn't have the intermediate filaments, actin, tubulin, and whereas the cytoskeleton of the eukaryote consists of intermediate filaments, actin and tubulin. Next is the nucleus. The prokaryote have an extra chromosomal genetic material, plasmid, which was not there in the eukaryote. The genetic material of the prokaryote is condensed to form a nucleus. There is no true nucleus in the prokaryote. Whereas in eukaryote, they have a true nucleus. And the nucleus is surrounded by the nuclear membrane in the prokaryotes. Whereas in eukaryotes, there is no nuclear membrane and the nucleus have a nucleolus. They are absent in prokaryotes where the material is condensed to form a nuclide and there is no membrane around that. And the chromosome in the prokaryote is usually, they are single and circular. In prokaryote, the chromosome is usually linear in shape. Since the size of the DNA, number of base pairs in prokaryote is smaller, they don't need any special protein to condense them into a nucleoid. So there is no special proteins, histones. Whereas in prokaryotes, the length of the DNA is larger. There are many more base pairs when compared to prokaryotes. They have to be condensed. For that length of DNA to be condensed, they need a special proteins, histones, which is present in the eukaryotes. And the number of copies of the chromosome is usually haploid in prokaryote. Haploid means only one copy. Since it's an asexual reproduction, they have only one copy. In eukaryote, it can be either haploid or diploid. Diploid, for example, human we have 46 chromosomes, that is 23 pairs. One from father and one from mother. So it is a diploid, 2 in number. Whereas since the nucleus genetic material is not separated from the ribosomes present in the cytoplasm, since there is no nuclear membrane, the protein synthesis process, transcription and translation occurs simultaneously. Whereas in eukaryotes, because of the presence of the nuclear membrane, transcription first occurs. So as a result of transcription, the DNA is converted to mRNA, and then mRNA goes into the cytoplasm, the endoplasmic reticulum, to synthesize the protein, which is called translation. So transcription, after finishing of transcription, translation proceeds in eukaryotes. And then the genetic material of the eukaryote do not have a non-coding sequence, but in eukaryote, there are a lot of non-coding sequence between the coding sequence. Since there is no non-coding sequence in the prokaryote, the variation among the prokaryotes is because of the presence of plasmids, which can anytime give the genetic material into the chromosomes. So that's the reason the prokaryotes have a genetic variation. In eukaryotes, the non-coding sequence are present within the chromosome in between the coding sequence. So this is the prokaryotic cell and the eukaryotic cell. The prokaryotic cell has a capsule, cell wall and the folded cell membrane, mesosome. The cell wall have flagella and fimbriae and pili. And the cytoplasm, there is no membrane-bound organelles except smaller ribosomes and digestive vacuoles. And the nucleus is condensed to form a nucleoid with extra chromosomal genetic material, plasmid. In eukaryote, cell wall is retained in plant and the fungus, whereas cell wall is lost in the animal cell and they have only a cell membrane. The cytoplasm has all the membrane-bound organelles like endoplasmic reticulum, mitochondria, Golgi apparatus, lysosomes, peroxisomes and centrioles. There is a true nucleus in the eukaryote surrounded by the nuclear membrane. The eukaryotes, some of the eukaryotes will have a flagella, but the structure of the flagella is complex when compared to prokaryotes. And the genetic material of the eukaryote is usually linear and there can be either haploid or diploid. Whereas in prokaryote, the genetic material is usually single and circular and they are haploid in number. So these are the major difference between the prokaryotes and the eukaryotes. Next class we will see evolution. What are the mechanism of evolution? உங்களுக்கு இந்த வீடியோ பிடிச்சிருந்ததுனா லைக் பண்ணுங்க, கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்க, சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்க. I'll meet you in the next video. Bye.